Yo, what's up everyone? A-Bomb here. Today I'm going to come up to you with the Stamina Templar build that I'll be using for Murkmire. This build is going to be focusing more on DPS, and it's going to be a medium armor build. So keep that in mind. One reason I'm making this build to have more DPS is because they're changing channel focus to where you get stam ticks back instead of magic. That's awesome for sustain. Stamina Templar. What I've noticed, how I like to test builds is like 1v1 scenarios, even if I use this for open world. Stamina Templars have a problem like sustaining. Let's say you're like a DK, right? When you use an ultimate, you get resources back. When you're Nightblade, you got like siphoning attack. You know, Warden's Betty Midge. Templars don't have that. Stam Templars don't have that anyways. You know, Sorks, Stam Sorks, they got like Dark Deal and shit to give them back resources. We don't got that. We only got Repentance if we kill someone, okay? Even a Magic Templar has a Stam where they put down, as this patch they'll put down the focus and they get back Magic back, right? Stam Templar don't have that. So, with that being said, since they're gonna make channel focus where it gives you Stam, that's awesome, okay? It gives you more options to build for a lot more DPS and stuff. So, with that in mind, let's go and hop into this build video. I'll just go through the stats real quick. Alright. So, we're going to be running the Masters. Axes. Dual axes. Okay. As a Templar, your CP, a lot of it goes into damage over time, like dots. So, axes equals dots. Okay. And that goes into the dual wield skill passives. And what this does is part of the twin slash scene slash set, whatever. Increase your bleed damage of twin slashes by 1500 each take. And then on your right hand, it's going to be Nirnhone Shock and then Infuse Disease. Shock gives the vulnerability, disease decreases healing. Back bar, you can do any 2H if you want. Make it powered for increased healing by 9% if you gold it out. I use the Maelstrom one just because I think it looks dope. And keep it an axe. If you light attack, you still get a chance to cause a bleed. Not to mention the double dot poisons for that as well. You can also just put a weapon enchantment on the back bar here. That'll increase your healing as well if you want. And so we're going to be in 5 medium, 2 heavy. So 1, the Valley Dress Visage. I got a multi-effect enchantment on it. Then we're going to run Automaton. And then Akina. Now you can do like a heavy, head, 5-piece medium, and a light as well if you want. If you want the 6% Undaunted, that's up to you. But the 2 heavy gives you more health. Right? So, weapon damage. Alright, now Automaton. What's it do? Weapon crit, max stam, weapon damage, and 400 weapon damage to your physical damage abilities. That would be your jabs. Pretty much everything a Templar uses. Okay, jabs, Dawnbreaker, slash, everything gets affected by Automaton. It's good, right? Then we're going to run 3-piece agility. It's probably one of the best 3 pieces you can run on the stand build. So, 2-piece gives you max stam, 3-piece gives you weapon damage, and then 3 weapon damage enchantments on this sucker. All robust. Food, Dubious Cameron. Potions, Essence of Health, Tripods, whatever you want to call it. You can run, you know, move pots. You can run lingering pots. You can run speed pots. It's all up to you, whatever you guys want to run. So, alright, buff up. So what are we looking at? We're looking at 4,500 weapon damage, 1,400 stam recovery. Crit should be like around like 40 some, 43. 27, 17 crit resistance. This is medium, pretty standard. Max stam about 35k. 16.6k max health. This is outside the serial combat. This will obviously go up. Health wise. Excuse me. We're going to be running the Warrior Mundus. Now, looking at stam recovery. Okay. 1300 with a pot up might be pretty low. But like I said, Magplars do this. They run low recovery, but with the Ruin, it gives them back hella resources, right? Same thing with a Templar. It's going to be the same application. So, you know, that'll put you up to probably around 1800 stam recovery. It just won't be on your stat sheet. Okay. That's what we're doing with that. So let's look at our skills. We're gonna be running biting jabs, binding javelin as your CC, penance, rending slashes, power light, Donnie. Okay. For this, you can run the one that heals you as well if you want. It's up to you. I like this because it reduces the movement speed by 40% for 4 seconds. It helps me land my jabs better. I also like to run Celine's. It's a monster proc set. Unleashes like a fucking like bear out. I know a lot of people who do PvE DPS testing and stuff with stamp characters. They run that. I like it. But it's hard to land if people are moving fast, so this kind of helps tame them in that aspect. And then on your back bar, you got Vigor, Rally, Restoring Focus, Shuffle, Standard Ritual, and then Empowering Sweep. Now this next patch is supposed to give you like major protection, so it'll be a good defensive. Good for the defense, so that's pretty dope. And by the way, they're going to be increasing your jabs for the closest target by like 8% as well, so that's pretty dope as well. So Templar should be getting that's an overall DPS buff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that they're doing for stam character wise. Yeah, okay, so Empowering Sweep, this is got on right here. So this will now deal physical damage instead of magic damage. And it also grants major protection for 6 seconds. Plus 1 second for each target hit. So every target, let's say you got... So it's a base 6 seconds. So let's say you hit 3 targets. So now it's 9 seconds of major protection. Okay. And then Crescent Sweep will deal magic damage instead of physical damage. I think they're doing this because, like they said, like Dawnbreaker is kind of like a Stam's character's like main ultimate. So I guess that's cool. I wish it wasn't like the only ultimate, but fuck it, it's whatever. So you know, make sure you got all your passives and shit. You don't need this really, because your sun eclipse, solar flare. Sunfire, did I say Sun Eclipse? That was weird. Sunfire and Eclipse, and then like Nova, you don't need that shit. And Illuminate, I mean, I guess you could put this on to help people, to you and your group, but fuck those guys, they'll be alright. And then you need, you know, definitely want all the passives for this. And if you want to, dude, like, you can also run, like, Rite of Passage and then morph that shit to the one where you get, like, major protection. You pretty much can't die when you pop this sucker. I guess it would help the whole team. So, that's just on you. Okay. If you want, as well, you can put Repentance on your back bar, where Shuffle's at. And put on Deadly Cloak where your Repentance is at. You can also do that as well. And reduces the damages you take from area effects by 25%. So let's say you're doing like a Templar. Well, that'll decrease their jabs by 25%, like jabs, dawnbreaker, all that shit. It's a little like heads up. So I guess that's pretty cool. And then you're going with all the passes. Okay, so the axe stuff. Here, we can buff up real quick. This stuff's pretty cool. So that shit. Each axe gives your melee attack 8% chance to bleed. Enemies for 14, 628 physical damage for over 6 seconds. That's a fucking big ass dot for that many seconds. That's crazy, homie. So let's say you got raining slashes up, and so each axe gives 8%, so that's a 16% chance. Okay. Raining slashes, twin blade and blunt, dawnbreaker with the power of the light, luck jabs. Dog, that's a shit ton of damage. I mean, also, I know people are like, well, why don't you run mazes or swords? I mean, you can run that stuff if you want. But like I said, I feel like you just get more out of the 2 axes just because of CP and stuff. Templars, dots, all that shit. So, that's how I look at it as. But, it's up to you. Increase, yeah, you gotta do all that shit. Oh, and then the raining slashes increases by like 20% when people are under 25 health. And pretty much what happens is with the master axes, the dudes can't like, I was testing on a friend the other night, and like when you get someone down like that, dude, like unless they got shields and whatnot, they can't really heal. It's too much dot stuff if they can't cleanse it. So that's what's up. Medium armor. Obviously, you're gonna lose evasion. I forgot what the other patch notes are. If someone knows and they get this far in the video, just like put that shit below. Thanks. And then you get like weapon crit, stand recovery, just cost you stand abilities 20% and 10%. Weapon damage. This is supposedly getting like buffed. You're gonna get a little bit more. Decreases the cost of speed. Oh, increases speed and then increase your movement speed bonus to sprint by 2. Okay, cool. And then roll dodge 20%. I mean, I run medium. I don't even know the fucking passes, dude. This is whack. Oh, and then you got sneak too. Okay, dude. I know this video. I know these dudes at Zos don't look at this shit, but bro, like, who out here in mediums running sneak beside a damn Nightblade? Not me. Okay. Put like penetration. Okay, you see this shit in light armor? You see how they get recovery, reduced cost, spell resistance, spell crit, dude, penetration. If you guys don't know, PvE, the more penetration you got, the fucking better your DPS stats is. That means that's more DPS because of penetration. No one uses this. Take this out. Okay? Stop catering to these fucking cloakers. I ain't Cloakblade, homie. I'm out here trying to brawl and stuff, getting people's faces. Get that out of here. Give me like a penetration or something, you know? Do something. Give me fucking physical resistance. I don't care. But I don't need this. Okay, that's a waste. Alright, I got that on my system. Okay, Dawnbreaker. Dropping hammers on people. So you got an 18k fizz damage and then almost a 20.6k dot. Over 5 seconds. Ouch. That's big time. Big ticks. Oh, you can also run Expert Hunter too if you want. But your jabs already give you major, like, savagery, so you don't need it. I don't know why I run this. I just throw it on there just to fucking troll people. But I'm not really running chat too much. Increase your... Okay, so Slayer increases your weapon damage by 3%. Banish the Wicked, 9% ultimate when you kill undead, Daedra, or werewolf. And this increases your fighter's guild ability by 20% against undead, Daedra, or werewolves. I fought against my homie, good guy, and he killed me. He killed me. He hit me for like a fucking 11k Dawnbreaker. That was crazy. My character got fucked so bad, dude. Like I was like sliding on the ground and shit. It was stupid. I was like on some fucking my vampire warden. That shit scared me. So, anyways, Dawnbreaker's what's up. It's a good ass ultimate. You know, it's like the only ultimate for Sam characters. Daunted Command. Yeah, I guess you want that. You activate synergies. Like, you know, every little resource helps. Currently for Templar, that helps a lot. Daunted Metal, like I said. If you want to run a light shoulder, go ahead and you'll get an extra like 2%. I don't really see too much benefit in that. You're gonna want continuous attack, combat frenzy, combat medic, and then battle res. All that shit helps in open world. Okay, so we're an orc. Yeah, orc brothers. Okay. Orc, Brawny. Max health, max stam. Q. Unflinching. Increases your healing received by 5%. Health recovered by 20%. Awesome. You know what that means? That stacks good with Troll Keen. If you guys don't want to run 2 max damages, run Troll Keen with Orc. It's OP. Increase your damage with melee attacks by 4%. Cool. Reduce cost of sprint by 12%. Increase the movement speed bonus by... Okay, see that stacks well with medium. All you Fang Rush guys out there and stuff too. Let's get it. Orcs. There you go. Medicinal use. Okay, you want this. Increase your potions by like 30%. It's a must. Anything else, this is personal preference. Oh yeah. I do put skill points into this. Shit. Why did I do that? I don't even have a light. Well, you were just talking about light armor just a little bit ago. Fucking, I'm just retarded. If you do run a light or some shit like that, this is gonna annoy me. If you do put a light shoulder on, just have these passes in. Every little bit helps. They'll reduce the cost of like. Okay, that's all stam. They'll reduce the cost of like focus and ritual. Especially ritual. That bitch is expensive. Like expensive, 4,100. Wow, out of here with that. So you only get like two, 3 of those. So you gotta be careful. Fuck, I'm tired. Okay. So you're gonna want to put 7 skill points into heavy. You got 2-piece heavy. This increases your health by 4%. Juggernaut. Constitution. Increase your health recovery, and that's always what's up. And then store 216 stam and magic for each piece of heavy. That's cool too. Increase your physical spell resistance. That's always a plus. So that's why we run heavy. I feel like health is better than anything else. So going back to race, right? So I don't care what you guys run. It's personal preference, but you can run like Orc. Red Guard would be good for resources. Orc's just like... Orc's just an Orc, dude. Like, they're just brawlers. So, that's why I like Orc. Red Guard's more like sustain and whatnot. Imperial is good for, like, max health, max stam. They're just, like, good all around. And then when you jab people... I know Super PG. When you jab people, that health passive they get for doing damage actually like is pretty nice, to be honest. I noticed that. It's big ticks. And if you want to be like a weirdo, you can run like fucking Argonian too. But that, I mean, I only recommend that if you plan on going like Magplar, just switching back and forth, and that's like whatever. So funny thing, if you guys didn't notice, I had Mage Skill 10. This wasn't okay. So this is a Templar. I converted to Magplar because this is the character I got my first ever imp on, and it'll only be my only imp, by the way. It took like 6 days to get this fucking imp push. But anyways, I did it on Magplar, so I can be like a bitch and like heal more people. get like some more healing in and stuff. So that's why I did that, like heal and DPS. So this was a Magplar, but now I went back to like an orc for the hell of it. So I guess you guys want to see CP, huh? Oh, just kidding. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. Here. Okay, so Warlord 61, 23 in Cyber because I'm a cunt. 8 bashing, 75 moon, 56 tumbling, 37 shadow ward, 40 master of arms, 72 thama, 64 into mighty. You can do like 72 in this sucker or 75 or something, and then reduce this down to like 60 something. Then 61 precise strikes, and then 23 piercing. Ironclad, 72, 33, thick, 20, hardy, Ellie, 56 a pop, 8 defender just because light and heavy attacks got a buff. Probably put more in that, to be honest, and take shit out of this. Might do that later. And then quick recovery 15. Alright, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm at Jay Neezy's house, by the way, because it's cool. I think everyone got this house, but mine sucks. I ain't got nothing, so I figured our place would be lit, and I came here and it was lit, so. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just let me know. Like I said, keep in mind, this is for the Murkmire patch. So, if you guys want, get your Stamplers ready now, and then when the patch drops, hop on your Stamplar and you're ready to rock and roll. I'm not claiming this is like the best build or anything like that, but it's a pretty dope ass build, to be honest. And if you like running medium armor, I would recommend this. Or I'd recommend going. I posted a video a long time ago. Dove posted a heavy armor build video of this, but it was like Ravager Bonepire, but I posted a medium armor version of it. I call it like the God build, just to like troll. But you could also run like the medium version of Ravager Bone Pirate as well, and I reckon that'd be a good build too. Maybe if you're having trouble sustain, you can still run that for this patch. But next patch, I would definitely go more of like the damage route, just because of sustain stuff. So, anyways, again, my bad for making this shit long as fuck, but y'all take it easy. If you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up if you don't mind. If not, put a thumbs down. It's on you. Questions, so like I say, comment below. And if you like the content like that, hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. Gives me the inspiration to come up with this stuff. So anyways, have a great weekend, all. Peace.